Back in the Mr. and Mrs. DIY workshop, prepping up another set for French heat paint. You might remember behind us here, we had a radiator on the wall a couple of weeks ago, and then that was quickly switched to a fireplace, some tiling on there, skating boards, dado rails, etc. But all that is gone. So what's coming next? It's a panel wall. Many of you in Victorian houses might see where you have wooden panels with trims along the top, the bottom and the skirts, all various different sizes and shapes. Well, this next video is going to be me showing you the best way of painting around them. Well, first of all, I've got to build a set with MDF and Max Bond. 3C Sealants Max Bond is a premium grade, fast curing, high strength adhesive based on MS polymer. You can use it internally or externally. As you can see, I've applied a line right round the edge of where the board will meet the wall, and then I'll continue lines in between about every 300 or 400 millimeters apart. I've placed some offcuts of wood on the carpet. This will prop my board up and hold it into position until the Max Bond is dry. With a very high initial grab strength, this is perfect for large 8x4 sheets of MDF like this. Once you've got it into position, use a heavy plank of wood to tap it really hard. This will help the adhesive that's on the wall stick to the back of the board. Then I'll repeat the process for the second sheet of MDF, making sure that both joints meet up in the centre. Now these are in position, I can start to fit the bottom piece of pine. This is going to act as a skating board. I'm putting one straight line across the top, but if you look at my MDF sheet on the wall, you can see below it, I fixed some offcut pieces there just to keep it flush. These have also been glued to the wall, which will hold it perfectly in position. Offer this up and then do the same, give it a gentle tap with a heavy piece of wood. Check it once or twice with your spirit level, and if you're happy with that, you can move on to the next sections. Now I'm going to cut up about 10 sections of pine. This time they're going to be 700 millimeters in length. The width of them is about 95 mil, and they'll stand proud about 20 millimeters. Once these are all cut, I can apply my Max Bond to the back of them. Place them onto the face of the MDF, spacing them out with these offcut pieces of timber. This will give me an equal gap between all sections. Great thing about Max Bond is you don't have to put any pins or screws in, as the adhesive will simply grab to the surface. Now when designing the layout of your wall, you want to try and get your uprights to cover the joint on the MDF. It's worth taking time to measure the offcut pieces that you're using as spacers to make sure each one land in the right position and cover your joint. The next section is another full length. This is the same width at 95 millimeters and 20 mil thick. And I'm going to apply two long lines of Max Bond, one at the top and one at the bottom. Then this can be offered up and placed on top of the upright pieces, which are now held firmly into position. You can always double check this, press it firmly with your hands. Now for the next layer, I'm cutting down more pine at the same width, 95 mil, but this time they're only 300 millimeters high, using the same spaces between them so they stand in line and level with the sections below. Now for the final piece of pine, which is going to sit at the top, this time I'm applying the Max Bond to the MDF sheet itself. Again, I'll put two nice solid lines across the full length of the wall. Then I can lift the section into position, sit it on top of the upright pieces, press it firmly against the wall until it holds into position. One double check with the spirit level, and now that should be complete. All I need to do on the video is the preparation on here, which will be covering up the knots, caulking around a few of the gaps if there's a tiny little gap in there, sanding it down, and then we'll be painting it using a paintbrush, a roller and a spray. And that's how easy it is to build your own shaker style wall panelling using MDF sheets, pine wood, 3C Max Bond and Frenchy paint. You're looking for more inspiration, check us out on all social media handles and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. But if you just need to know more about the vast range of products the 3C stock, check out their website.